What's up, Elijah the Realist? Trust no one, I'm back. Sorry I've been away for a bit. But I've just been busy killing life, hitting my goals, achieving success, getting rich, and try to take things to the next level. This video is titled, Don't Let Disappointment or Depression Keep You Unhappy. Flip the script to regain your happiness and joy. And let me tell you, that is exactly what I did. Yeah, I was unhappy, man. My life was in shambles. Now, the truth is, my life has been pretty steady overall. But if I'm being 100% honest, man, 1,000% legit, then a few days ago, probably a week ago, I was close to losing. I was probably close to losing everything. Most importantly, my freedom, man. You know, the devil, the enemy, they like to tempt you, man. And I believe how they tempt you is through disappointment and depression, getting some bad news you don't want to hear. You haven't hit your goals, you haven't gotten this job, this business, you haven't gotten this metric point, you haven't reached this statistic. And sometimes that can work if you are an analytical person, like I can sometimes be. Things weren't going good for me. They kind of weren't. Overall, my life situation was good, but some personal goals, I guess you could say business wise, weren't doing that well. And yeah, man, I came close to, I don't want to say quitting, but essentially it's what I was going to do. Listen, when you decide to take a break to go do some bad things that you should not be doing, you decide to stop working on your mission, your passion, your focus, your business, because you're not getting the results you want, to do some shenanigans that you should not be doing that can get you locked up, arrested, in prison, or jail, it's akin to basically quitting. Because if I actually followed through on that, then I would have basically quit. And with it, I would have gotten locked up. I would have lost my goals. I would have probably got a felony conviction, incarceration, everything else that comes with it. But I stayed the course. I stayed the course because I knew what that would entail. My current unhappiness with not hitting a goal would have probably been made 1,000 times worse by me not hitting that goal, becoming mad, and then doing some bad things, which would basically equal lockup, incarceration, arrested, jail, loss of my freedom. Yeah. And I was on that verge a few days ago. It was that tipping point. But I knew what would happen. My life would become a lot worse. But instead of what happened was, I flipped the script. I stayed focused, and I didn't let that dissuade me. That's the biggest thing. That disappointment I had, man, I just dusted off the shoulder. And I'm seriously, even though in the moment I didn't like my results, I just kept smiling. It is what it is. Things will go your way. And I literally I adopted that mindset. Things ain't gonna work out sometime. And I kept smiling. I basically made myself pretend to be happy. For real. I'd be like, what's up? Making coffee, soda, cracking jokes. I pretended to be happy in the moment because I wasn't getting my results. But what happened was, because I stayed focused, I kept hustling, some good phone calls came through, and I actually got the job I wanted. Like, I just landed the job I wanted like last week. Legit. I worked it like the last 5 days. I didn't need the job. But more money don't hurt. And opportunity to meet cool people, learn new things, interact, other opportunities. It's all because I stayed focused, and I'm serious. I didn't quit. I didn't let the disappointment or the depression make me go down that way. And I just seen a cop locked up. No, I couldn't do that. And that's all you got to do. If you got disappointing news and shit, man, just stay focused. Keep going. Don't let that shit derail you. You're going to hit your goals. You will. Because I promise you, as long as you just keep working and you just stay focused and bad news come, I don't care, man. Hey, man, let's just, crack a soda, man. Let's go watch this movie, man. Let's watch Ronda Rousey fight. Last week I did on Netflix. Then good news will follow. The law of statistics is in your favor. As long as you keep going and working, eventually something's going to work for you. Something's going to pan out. One of your opportunities will work. And then you will be glad that you just kept focused and you didn't quit. Or in my case, do something stupid that gets you locked up. And basically your future doomed. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like the channel, subscribe, because I share hard-hitting tips and facts every single day. So if you like the tips and strategies I share, give this video a thumbs up, like the channel, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Trust no one. Ever, no one at all. Never.